Okay, in this section, I want to talk to you about habit building. Now, we're all building habits every day, all the time, good or bad, whether we want to or not. It's just a matter of what's being repeated over and over again. Whatever is being repeated in a pattern is considered a habit. So if we're intentional about that, that can be a really good thing. If we're not, it can be a really bad thing. See people that have horrible habits, okay? People that don't ever work out or take care of themselves, people who never eat healthy, people who put things in their body that they shouldn't put into their body, people who don't get enough sleep, okay? There's endless things, and not all of them are bad, but they're just habits in and of themselves. One of the things that I see from a daily standpoint, especially in our culture right now, when you look around left and right, everybody is just glued to their phones. And it's from the moment that they wake up in the morning. And one of the things that I like to try to do is I like to try to make the habit of when I wake up in the morning, before I go to bed at night, I try to set my phone on airplane mode. And that way when I wake up in the morning and I do turn to grab my phone, I'm not immediately looking through all of the social media platforms. And I'm not seeing text messages from people and all of that, not until a certain time. Now, it's going to be different for everybody. For some people, that may be 6 a.m. for you, that you have to turn that airplane mode off so that you can make sure that you are ready to receive any kind of messages or calls from anybody, whether that be something urgent or not. But I like to at least give myself 15 minutes in the morning on airplane mode where I can really just kind of get up, drink 2 glasses of water, and just kind of sit there and reflect. And for me, I'm a man of faith, and so for me, I usually take more than 15 minutes, but at least 15 minutes to really just give thanks to God for this day, and just be grateful for it. Be grateful for the people that I have around me. Be grateful for, in your case, be grateful for the opportunity to even have the chance to play football, and just lead each morning with gratefulness. And build that habit every single morning. And it starts with you just turning on airplane mode the night before. And if you'll start to kind of plan your sleep and you'll plan your mornings the night before through different stretch routines, through turning off your screens at a certain time and making sure that you're getting a certain amount of sleep. And I would definitely advocate for 7 hours or more of sleep. But you've planned all these things the night before, then you can have these certain routines that you do in the evening that lead into a great night's sleep. And then when you wake up, your phone's on airplane mode and you have that 15 to 20 minutes where you're able to just kind of sit there and gather yourself, and you're able to kind of just be thankful and lead into the day with that. And then from there, as far as habit building goes, what I try to do is I want to make sure that as I'm going throughout the day, I'm aware of the thoughts that are going into my head. And one of the habits that you can have is every time that you notice a negative thought, something that makes you lose confidence, that you have 2 or 3 thoughts that are kind of your standard thoughts, that are positive thoughts that you replace with that negative thought. Okay, so those are things that I think from a habit building standpoint will start to make a difference. You got to be careful what you're putting into your mind, the thoughts that go into your mind, the songs that you listen to, the videos that you watch, the people that you allow to speak into your life. Through time, with consistency, those are things that are playing like a loop in the back of your mind and will continue to reinforce certain habits, whether good or bad. So just be aware of certain habits that you want to build. Start to set bite-sized pieces of different steps that you can take toward achieving those things. And the main thing is just do them. Because the more that you do something, the more it will continue to be a habit. So practice good habits, replace bad habits with better habits, and just start to practice these things more consistently. And before you know it, I think that you'll be thankful that you started to set these habits and that you had bite-sized goals and bite-sized little progress action steps that you can take to achieve them.